Heiner Müller, Hamletmachine. Müller's Hamletmachine, written in 1977. That is a whole lot of existential angst. Existential, that means the existence of every individual was questioned in that society. It is not your typical play, it is a clear plot instead of the fragmentation series of scenes and monologue that challenge the audience to think about revolution, identity and breakdown of the society. That is, the revolution is one of the important themes. But not in a simple and straightforward way. Müller seems to be questioning the very idea of revolution. Why? Heiner Müller had been staying in East Germany, that we have said, and that East Germany was dominated by communist government, and that communist government came after a revolution. So Müller seems to be questioning the very idea of revolution, especially in the context of East Germany during the Cold War. Okay. So whenever you will be discussing about the revolution, that means the East Germany at the time of Heiner Müller, that was dominated by communist government, and that communist government was performing at the time of the Cold War. Okay. The play suggests that revolutionary acts might ultimately be futile or even self-destructive. So, Heiner Müller had been living in a society. That society was dominated by communist government, and that communist government came after a result of revolution. People were very much happy. People of East Germany was very much happy that we will be living in a society with love, sympathy, expression of idea. Everywhere there will be no inequity. Everywhere there will be no injustice. But Heiner Müller was not happy with the incidents that was happening in the society, and for this reason he has put Ophelia, that is the difference between male and female, the difference between powerful and the powerless. So observing the powerful and the powerless sector of the society, Heiner Müller said that actually revolutionary acts might ultimately be futile and even self-destructive. Hamlet himself embodies that struggle as he tries to break free from his role and the expectation placed upon him, but ends up trapped in a cycle of violence and despair. Again and again, we have said in the previous talk, that means for the cause of the power, that means if killing comes for the cause of power, that such kind of killing will come again and again. In the same way, here he said that means individuals, they are trapped of violence and despair. Okay, so that is the idea of revolution. The character of Hamlet in Hamletmachine is far from the brooding prince we know from Shakespeare. He is a broken figure, pieced together from the fragments of different texts and the ideas. He declares, I was Hamlet, I stood at the blah blah blah. I am not Hamlet, I have nothing to say, I am a machine. This shows that his alienation. Whose alienation? That means Hamlet alienation. Alienation means Hamlet kept himself aloof of the incidents and the story. And his feeling of being a puppet. Whenever human being will be considered with a machine, he can also be considered with a puppet. Puppet, controlled by the forces beyond his understanding. পুতুল, এর তার নিয়ন্ত্রণ তার নিজের হাতে নাই, তার নিয়ন্ত্রণ কে করছে? অন্য কেউ। ওকে, সো হি ইজ angry, violent and ultimately unable to find any real meaning or purpose. Okay, so Ophelia, traditionally a minor character in Hamlet, takes on a much more significant role in Müller's play to indicate that revolution. She becomes a symbol of female oppression and struggle against a misogynistic world. She rejects the role of the society, tries to force upon, and ultimately embraces a kind of destructive self-assertion. And in one sense, she even claimed to be Electra, and further emphasizing the themes of revenge and rebellion. So, Müller play is heavily influenced by Bertolt Brecht's idea of political theatre. So, previously Ophelia has been compared with Electra, and here this revolution theme, this drama, Hamletmachine, can be compared with Bertolt Brecht's idea of the political theatre. Not allegory, I haven't read that Bertolt Brecht idea, but there is a similarity based on the revelation. Most probably there will have some revelation about there. Brecht wanted to create a place that would make audience think critically about social and the political issues. That means in Bertolt Brecht play, the writer wanted to put audience conscious about the social and the political activities. In the same way, in Heiner Müller's Hamletmachine, Heiner Müller wanted to put audience conscious about the societal and the political change based on the revolution. That means Heiner Müller wanted to make the audience clear and the conscious about the prevailing society's actions and the power structure of the society dominated by communist government. Okay, so that audience to comfort uncomfortable truths about power, ideology, and the human condition. Okay, so that is the about Hamletmachine as the revolution. Despite its dark and pessimistic outlook, Hamletmachine is also a great artistic power and vision. It's also visionary. It is not always pessimistic. It's sometimes we can call that it is optimistic. That means people will always try to have something new, have something better. That means if general people stop rejecting the power structure, then the society will be stagnant. Stagnant means? So the society will be visionary with the idea of Heiner Müller. The people will be visionary. তারা স্বপ্ন দেখবে যে হয়তো আরো ভালো সময় আমরা পাবো. So in that sense it can also be called optimistic. It's a play that stays with you long after you have experienced it, forcing you to comfort uncomfortable truth and question your own assumption about the world. Okay, actually after reading this drama, that is the Hamletmachine written by Heiner Müller, it will come to your question. That means always you will not take a thing as a grand narrative. একটা ঘটনার আপাত বর্ণনাটাকেই আপনারা কি করবেন না, সত্য বলে ধরে নেবেন না, মনে করবেন যে এর বিপরীতেও কি আছে, একটা আনকমফোর্টেবল ট্রুথ আছে. Okay, in that sense Heiner Müller Hamletmachine is not pessimistic, it is also optimistic in the sense of revolution. That means revolutionary act might be futile, might not usher lights, alo boye ante pare na, but with that perspective people will try to be visionary, people will try to see something new, something good, even something better in the society. Sir, okay, okay. Actor bus koyta sorry. My mistake.